Hello, everyone. This is Dave from Dave's Wreaths and Things. Today, I'm going to be making a very simple everyday wreath in a matter of minutes. Why don't we just get started and I'll show you how I made it. I was at the Dollarama, and the Dollarama is a Canadian dollar store here. And I found this frame. Now, it says it's a 4x6, but it's a lot bigger. It was only $4, but it's a square white frame. I loved the look of it. But what started everything were these. Look at this. This is a grayish, kind of rustic, weathered grapevine wreath, and it was, I believe, $3 just for this. So as soon as I found this, I was like, you know what? I have to have it. And then, of course, I turned the corner and I found this frame, and I'm like, oh, this is perfect. A quick, easy craft, a nice everyday wreath. And then I found this peony at the dollar store. Look at this. This is Michael's quality. I was so beyond thrilled when I found it. And I think this was only $2.50, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, there was other ones that I found. I found this white grapevine wreath as well, only for $3, and this kind of cream color peony for $2.50 as well. So I was really impressed with my shopping experience at the Dollarama on this particular day. Don't you just love it when you have those days? So I have a clock started here, and I'm going to show you how I made this in real time in under, I think it's in under 8 minutes. And really, I'm just going to show you in real time. I'm not going to speed anything up, just how I created this everyday wreath. So the first thing I'm going to do is just unwrap that picture frame. I'm going to separate my garbage with my recycling. And then I'm just going to open that frame up. And all I'm really going to use is the white outside frame and the glass. So these have those little black tabs that you just flip up. I'm going to open it up, take that backboard out, and as well take that mat out. And I'm not going to use it for anything really, but I do keep all of this stuff. I don't know if you're like me, I keep everything. Just in case one day I can use it for a different craft or something. But what I'm going to do is I want to keep the glass in there. And when I tested out putting those tabs down, you can see me do it here. I looked on the other side and you could see those tabs. You see them right at the bottom there? I mean, hey, if that's okay with you, but it totally bothered me. I was like, I don't like this. This is not going to work for me. So then I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take my handy dandy glue gun and I'm going to put a pile of glue right there in each of the corners. I'm not going to glue all the way around the seams just in case one day I decide, you know what, I want to switch this up. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in each corner just in case I want to reuse this one day. And I'm going to let that dry just for a little bit, let it all cool down, let it settle there, get it all nice and secure so that glass doesn't come out. And then we don't have to use those tabs that I don't like to look at. Oh my goodness. But here we go. Let's go to that peony flower. Look at this. I love, number one, the color. I think the color was just perfect. And with artificial flowers, you can really just pop off the leaves and the floral portion. It's really easy. You can kind of take a look at it and then you just grab the stem and pop it off. If you've never done it before, it's really easy. Don't be afraid with it. So here is my grapevine wreath. And again, this is kind of a distressed gray. I mean, it's really clean. It's really beautiful. I loved how this looked. And again, this was only $3. It's not the biggest in the world. I think it's 9 inches, 8 or 9 inches, somewhere around there. Don't quote me on that. I didn't measure it, but I think it's somewhere around the 8 and 9 inch mark. It's a little bit smaller than those green styrofoam wreath frames from the Dollar Tree. We all know those. But here we go. I separated all of my florals and my leaves, and I'm just kind of getting an idea of where I want to place this. So I'm taking a look at my grapevine wreath, which way is it going to go? What way do I like it the best? Because if there's any imperfections, you can try to cover it with your florals, right? So I think this is how I'm going to go, or maybe this way. I don't know. There's that little piece bent there. So I do take my time kind of trying to figure out where I want it to go. And if you've watched my channel before, I don't mind imperfections. I actually like imperfections. It's just, it's nature, right? Nature has imperfections as well. Nature's not perfect. Um, and neither are my crafts. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that little nub off just a little bit right there. Don't cut too much off because that'll actually end up creating that floral to unfold. All the petals will come out. But I do cut a little bit of it off and I'm just going to hold it there in place. I'm going to try to find the middle just for a couple of seconds just to make sure the glue sticks to everything and for a little bit of that hot glue to dry. I did put a lot on there, so we all know if we put too much on, it takes forever to dry. But now I'm happy with that. And all I'm going to do is really add some glue to the tips of those leaves. And then I'm just going to stick them right underneath where I've placed that floral. Oh man, every time I look at this, I love the color. Oh my gosh, I love the color. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. This wreath is actually, I'm doing this voiceover and I can actually just look up and look at it. It is right where my desk is with my laptop and everything. It hangs up right on my wall. I love it so much. Wow. And there you go. How quick and easy is that? So I have one little piece left over. Am I going to put it in there? Or am I just going to leave it off? You know what? I have it. Let's just put it in there. I have a little space where you can see the stem. So I'm just going to put that in there and cover that up with this little flower. And if you're nervous about placements, I always say if you're nervous before you put something down, don't glue it down. Start placing it first, get an idea, and then glue it down. So my glue from the frame is dry, from that glass, gluing the glass down to the frame. And all I'm really going to do is I'm just going to find the center and then I'm just going to glue that wreath to the frame. For some reason, I always end up putting my florals on the bottom right. That's always where I start. I don't know why. Maybe it's my favorite place to put florals. But today, I'm going to see if I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to put it on the bottom left. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some hot glue on the highest points because those are going to be the points that touch the glass on the frame. So I'm just going to put some glue on the highest points and then I'm just going to set that down, hold it in place, make sure I get the center because I don't want it off kiltered. That'll drive me crazy. No, it won't. Who am I kidding? I just said nothing has to be perfect in my world. But there you go. I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure on there, not too much because that is glass and it does break. So I just put a little bit of pressure, waiting for it to dry. And then guess what? In 7 minutes and 14 seconds, we have made an everyday wreath that you can just hang up on your wall that looks so modern. It looks so high end. I just love how this looks with the white frame on there, that gray wreath frame, and that burgundy peonies. Just so, so happy with this. And I hope you are too. And maybe this will get your creative juices flowing as well, and you can create one for your home. And like I said, this one hangs up on my wall. I just love it. So, how about another really, really quick one? So, all I'm going to do, this one isn't going to be in real time. This one I'm just going to fast forward just to show you really how quickly you can do an everyday wreath. So, here I have that white or cream colored peony that I got from the dollar store as well. I mean, this is all from the Dollarama. And I'm going to do the exact same procedure I did with the other one. I'm going to glue that flower down And then once that's all held into place, I'm going to glue those leaves right behind it. And then boom, we have another everyday wreath. And I think this one was what the wreath frame was $3 and the flower was $2.50. So really, for $5.50 plus applicable taxes, you have another everyday wreath. And here we go. We have our cream color wreath, and then we have that gray wreath with the frame in the background. And I just totally love how these two come together. So the gray wreath in total is just under $10. And on the left-hand side, that cream color wreath is just under $6 before taxes. And really, all you need was a pair of scissors and a glue gun. That was it. Nice and easy, nice and quick. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave me a comment and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.